Good morning, students. Today I will discuss how to create database, how to use database, how to create table, how you can see the structure of the table, how you can insert record in a table. First of all, I'm going to MySQL. Now, as you can see, SQL has been opened. It is asking the password. I will give the password. Now, MySQL command prompt will appear. I have to create my database. So I will use create database. What is the name of the database that you want to create? Suppose computer. And must give the semicolon at the end of the statement. Now this statement will create a new database named computer. I want how many databases are created in SQL. Then you have to give the command show databases and then semicolon. Whichever the database you have created earlier, that old database will appear on the screen. Now, I want to create a table. That table name is computer department. And that computer department must be in the database of computer. Then in that case, you must have to use your database computer. For doing this, you have to use the command use and then write the name of the database. Now, what happened? Now you have entered in the database computer. Okay. Now you have to create table. So you write create table. Now, which is the table you want to create? Just now, computer department. So I will write COMP_DEPT. Okay. Now, which fields you want to have? Because table is created. Okay. Just by having the name computer dev. But what will be the fields? That fields you have to specify here. Then in that case, you have to write the name of the field. Suppose in computer department, I want teacher ID. Teacher ID. Okay. This is my field name. What will be its data type? Char 6. Okay. Now, whether I want to keep my teacher ID primary key or not, if yes, then you must write primary key. Now, students, in this case, what will happen? Just now you can see. You can see this is my field name, which will take how many characters? 6 characters. And it will not allow, primary key will not allow the same data to be repeated again in teacher ID. Clear? Now, I have to give the other one. Okay, I want to keep the teacher's name. So I'm writing teach_name. Now here I am going to use varchar 25. Friends, so what is the difference between char and varchar? See, if I'm using char, it is the fixed length character. Okay, if you write char 10 and you are writing 2, only 2 letters, then it will occupy 10 spaces. Okay, 10. Either you have not written, no problem, it will be counted. But varchar, it will give you the freedom. Okay, you can use 2 letters, 3 letters or 25. If I have used varchar 25, it will allow 25 characters. Okay. But if I have used RAM, then only 3 spaces will be taken. Okay. That is 3 characters will be counted. Other one will be vacant. Okay. This is the benefit. Okay. I don't want the teacher name to be vacant. So I will use not null. That means null will not be allowed. And the last one, that is designation. Now, what will be the designation? PGT, PRT, TGT. So for that, I will use careful. Okay. Now I will use the semicolon after the bracket. Now, again, I'm saying you, my dear, this one is the field name. These all are my field names. Now, this one, and this one. These all are the data type of different fields. Char 5, data type of teacher's ID. Varchar 25, data type of teacher name. And char 4, that is the data type of designation. And this one and this one, this is my constraint. Okay. Now, I'm going to, yes, press the enter key. Now my table already created. Okay. Now you can see, if you want to see number of tables in the database, as one table I have created, only one table it will show. So if you want more tables, if it is created and that is to be shown, then in that case you will use the command show tables. Now only one is there, so that's why it is showing one. Okay. Now students, I have already created the table. Now I want to see the structure, what field name, what data type, and what the constant I have used. So for that, you will use DESC. And what is your table name? Computer. So you write computer here. I have written COMPUTER, DESC. Sorry, computer department it is, my dear. So I will write COMP_DEPT. Now you can see this is my field name. All three you can see here, here, and here. Now this is my data type. Now this data type, it is shown here. Cat 6, let me check the other color. And cat 4. Okay. Now I've used the primary key. So it is showing the primary key here. Now, student, this one null, null, null. This is the default one. But here I have specified. You can see primary key when I'm talking, then it means not null because it stopped the repetition of data. So that's why it is showing no null. Now in this one already teacher name I have set as not null, so it is showing no null. But in designation I have not set, so it means null value also can be allowed. Clear? Now I'm going to discuss how to insert the records, how to add the records in table computer depth. Okay, so you will use insert command. Okay, insert into, what is the table name? It is computer department. So I will write com DEPT. Okay, now I will use values. Now, students, when you are using char or varchar or date of birth, you have to give its data in single quote. Now, teacher's ID, this is my char. So I will use single quote. Okay. Suppose S001. Okay. Now, next part is my teacher's name. Suppose Rajiv. Now, the next part is my designation. Then I will use EGT. Clear? Now I will close the bracket, use the semicolon and enter key. My first record has been added. Same way I will use the up arrow key to see the previous statement. Whatever changing you want, that you can do it. S002. Here Manoj. Here TGT. Okay. Now, again, I want one more record, but here I am going to use the same value as 001. Already I have used as 001, but whether as 001 will be allowed, never. You see, here I am giving other name, Sonu, and here I am going to use PRT. Students, please keep it in mind. I have set the primary key to my teacher ID. I have set primary key. It will not allow the repetition. As 001 already it is yes given by me, and once more I am going to give it. It will never allow. It will show error. See. What is showing? It is showing duplicate entry because the data already filled. Now, I will show you how to see all your records of table computer department. See, for that, I will use SELECT, select start from, what is my table name? Com underscore DEPT, semicolon. Now, see my dear, my already two records showing here. This you can see, this is my first record, which is already showing here. This is my second record, which is showing here. Okay, but the third record cannot be because I use the same yes data yes in teacher's ID. That's why it has not allowed. I hope you all have understood this topic, my dear. Thank you.